Directions though. Come on. Directions. 39-minute drive. Fulton Avenue. I'm sweating. Why am I sweating? Driving home right now from school. So it's actually around 5 o'clock right now. So I think traffic is pretty heavy. So this is a perfect opportunity to do this. Shut up! I want to start something new. And the thing I want to start are vlogs. And I think vlogs are very cool way to share your lives on the internet, and not only to get popular, to get big in YouTube or anything like that, but just to reference back to any fun times you've had. I personally like capturing the moment, and a great way to do that is through vlogs. That being said, vlogging is, like I said earlier, you're sharing your life to the world. You're sharing your life to the internet, and I think I have to, introduce myself to the people who've never heard of me before. And so my goal of this little video here is to share my story on how I've gotten here to this point in my life right now. One, I'll share you my story, and two, I'll tell you basically what my point, or why I'm doing this. Why I'm doing this video, or why I'm doing vlogs or videos in general. So here we go. Start off, you guys don't know me, my name is Jake Soriano. I'm currently 19 years old, and I'm going to college to study film. And originally it wasn't like that, and I would like to tell you guys the story on how I got here. And I think the story that I'm about to tell is kind of relatable. I think everybody who's in college or is my age can relate to the story. When I was little, when everybody was little, your parents ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And at the time, I was in middle school and I had braces. So I somehow found interest in being an orthodontist. I wanted to be an orthodontist, basically. I had braces for about 3.5 years, and it hurt. They sucked. Every time I got them tightened, I could not eat for about a couple days. It hurt to eat. What my goal was, my mindset of middle school Jake was to get back, not really like give back, but I want people to feel my pain that I had. Feel the pain of braces, and that was my mindset of becoming an orthodontist. So that was what I wanted to be when I grew up when I was in middle school. And then time passed by. I went to high school ignoring the fact that I wanted to be an orthodontist. During high school, a big part of my life was basketball. I played basketball all my life. Freshman and JV year, I made it. And my junior year, I tried out for the varsity team, and I got cut. It was definitely one of the most down times in my life. I'd have to say it's a part of my failures. During the time, I actually was really down about it, but I ended up turning that into a positive. I got cut from the basketball team, and a perfect opportunity for me came up. During that time, I kind of found interest in making these basketball highlight tapes. They're basically called mixtapes. And during this time of my interest in making these mixtapes, I would make highlight videos for me or my brother or for friends. And it started off as just, for myself, and I ended up getting really big. Me and my brother made this channel called Hoop Vision, and we filmed a couple of highlights of basketball stars in our area, and ended up getting pretty big. Since I got cut from the varsity team, I was able to film some games and film some different people, and helping them get recruited to colleges. And this Hoop Vision channel got pretty big. We got in that time of me getting cut to about, I'd have to say, my senior year, we got up to 1,000 subscribers, and then to 2,000 subscribers, and then next thing you know, we were up to 10,000 subscribers. Currently, we're actually at 15,000 subscribers, which is crazy. So I kind of got a little taste of YouTube. And so through my junior and senior year, I had found interest in film and making these videos and making YouTube Hoop Vision videos. And when my senior year was over, the basketball season was over, it was time to make that decision on what I wanted to do with my life. You know, I had, like I said, to become an orthodontist in the back of my mind, as always. And then, you know, real life kind of hit me, and I asked myself, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to become an orthodontist? You know, my parents did support that decision, and it does make good money, and it does support very well a stable job, but did I really want to do that? I thought to myself I didn't want to. And with my spark of interest of film during high school, I started to think about doing film. I was really interested in doing film, and when I had to tell my parents, at first it was really uneasy. They took it really uneasily, but soon enough they kind of saw my passion for film and saw my talent, basically. And I really do have a passion for film, and I think at that time I saw life differently. I think everybody needs to find that passion and then live for that passion. Back to my story, I was in high school senior year, and I decided to do film. And you know, my parents were telling me it's a risk. It definitely is a risk. Film is not anything, you know, solid. There's no ground to film. You're not guaranteed a job in film, and I was willing to take that risk. And my parents understood that, and they saw my success and my perseverance to be successful in film. So I went ahead and went against what people said, but I feel like a lot of high school students and people who were in my grade going into college were going into careers that were just all about money. And I honestly hate that. I honestly hate that our world evolves around money. And it's crazy. Senior year of high school, I was going to apply to a couple different schools. You know, the first thing that pops in your mind for film students is to go to school in LA, to go to school in Los Angeles, and that's basically where all the opportunities are and where the success is in Los Angeles. I applied to 5 schools. I applied to California State Long Beach. I applied to Loyola Marymount University. I applied to Chapman University, and then California State University Northridge. All were top schools in film. And then I also applied to one backup school, which was Sacramento State. Sacramento State was my last choice, basically. And I was aiming high for LMU. I thought I had the talent to go to LMU or to a top school, at least in LA, and then find those opportunities that everybody says there are out there. So at the end of my senior year, I found out that I did not get into any of those schools. I was aiming high. I had a 3.71 GPA, and I thought I had a good portfolio to send out to colleges, and I thought I'd do well, but I ended up getting rejected from LMU, got rejected from Long Beach, got rejected from Northridge and Chapman. So at the time, another time where I failed. It was another failure for me, just to add on to me getting cut. But, you know, I saw the world differently then, and I said, I'm going to turn this negative into a positive. And I told myself, let's go against the formula that every film student has to go to LA to succeed. And I'm going against it. And I told myself, I'm going to succeed by going to school, Sacramento State. I'm going to pursue my dream and be successful. This is where I am now, going against the formula. I'm currently a second year now, going into film, and I think my story is kind of relatable. I think everybody in high school has no idea what they're going to do with their life. Coming out, going to college and applying to colleges and declaring a major is hard. If you have a passion for something, why not go for it? I want you guys to come with me along this journey of my life, of chasing my passion. And So this is what they're gonna be. I don't know what to call these yet. I also think that I am shy. I'm a shy person. I'm not really. I'm not saying I'm not outgoing, but I'm not really out there. I'm kind of shy, and I think vlogs is a good way to get my, my shyness. That's not even, I don't even know what to say. See, like this, like I can't even talk. I'm talking to a camera right now. This is vlogging. I can't even talk to a camera. That's how shy I am. I think it's a good way for me to exercise my speaking. So yeah, that's all I have for you. Hopefully this sparks some interest in you joining me on my journey. I don't know what to call this yet, but hopefully something to the effect of going against the formula of life. Getting a job that makes money, but you don't, why would you live your life? Why would you be doing a job that you hate for the rest of your life? I'd rather be enjoying my job and being happy. So anyways, I'm just going on and on. Hopefully I can edit all this together. I don't know. But yeah, come join me. I'll catch you guys later. I'm about to hit some dinner. So deuces.